Last week I was out at YouTube's headquarters in San Francisco getting certified in audience growth, and while I was out there I took a lot of the questions that you guys asked for me to take to YouTube and present to them for you on your behalf, and today I have all those answers for you. That's coming up.
My question is regarding the new YouTube One channel layout. I've updated to YouTube One and I've seen my views going down and my subscribers daily going down. Ever since I reactivated the old layout, my daily views have actually started to come up again. As somebody who actually likes the way the new layout looks, I'm really scared about June the 5th, because I'm gonna be forced to basically cut my views in half or even more. If you could maybe ask them what's up with that.
You're not the only person that I've heard complaining about switching to the new one channel design and seeing their views and subscribers and everything just really drop, and then switching back to the new channel design, seeing it all come back again. That's a common thing I hear. And the answer that they gave me probably isn't going to be too helpful, and they said, we have no idea why that is happening. I asked if there's any algorithm differences between the old channel design and when you switch to the new channel. They said, no, there's nothing like that. Their encouragement to you is to look at some of the other things that are happening around your channel and to see what might be causing this anomaly, but as far as they're concerned, there's no difference between the one channel design, the old channel, as far as how it helps your videos perform and rank. Question for YouTube: when will annotations be available on mobile devices? As a viewer, it's frustrating when I can't press the highlighted area and have to go to the info box to find the link. The skip button implies the technology is already in place. So I have some good news and some bad news about this. The bad news is the solution to the problem you're asking isn't coming anytime soon that they are even talking about. But the good news is that there is kind of a better feature coming, probably sooner than you think. They told me what it is. I can't tell you. I'm sorry. You'll find out soon. We'll definitely be talking about it on this channel, though, when it starts to roll out. Question for YouTube. Please take this question when you go out to YouTube in San Francisco. I would like to know why YouTube does not have a 1-800 technical support telephone. That's a really interesting question. I would like to know what you guys think would happen if YouTube actually had a 1-800 technical support phone line. All I want to know is, how do you get back into the good graces of YouTube when they took away the right for me to make money because of outsiders kept clicking on the ad? There's kind of a twofold answer to this, George. One is YouTube said they have nothing to do with Adsense. Actually, that's a whole nother department that applies not only to YouTube but also to their websites and all the other places where AdSense ads are displayed. They're trying to go through YouTube to get that corrected. Really won't get you anywhere because they don't have anything to do with that. The second part is that you can't really. If you know someone, you have some contacts at AdSense or at YouTube who can maybe point you in the right direction to the right people at those departments, maybe you can kind of get it fixed, but the chances of that are really slim. Hey Tim, I've got a great question for you to ask the folks at YouTube. There's been rumors that they are planning on ditching the dislike button and instead replacing the rating system with the +1 button. Since Google Plus and other social networks don't have a dislike button, YouTube is the only one with a rating system that allows for this. And in a lot of instances, the dislike button is abused. I'd like to know if they are in fact getting rid of it and when. Thanks. That's a really good question. I would like to know the answer to that too. The people I talked to there have no idea about any plans to remove likes and dislikes and replace it with +1s, so nothing really helpful for you there, sorry. Hi, any updates on combining multiple YouTube channels under one account? Thanks. Nope, no update for you there either. They said they had nothing to share. I can tell you that you can kind of do this if you connect your YouTube account to your Google Plus page, if you're like a business or something like that. But if you just have a couple personal accounts, no, there's no way to do this yet. You just have to use multiple login or sign in, and you can access them all within the same little window area there. But other than that, nope, sorry, nothing for you. YouTube is pushing for channel name change today. Do I do it? How does this affect SEO? Do I still keep channel URL? Does that stay the same? Yes, your channel URL will always stay the same. There's nothing you can do to change that. And as far as changing your channel name to affect your SEO, they had no comment on that. They are not giving away that part of the algorithm. But from what YouTube did reveal to us about their algorithm during the certification training, is that I would guess that changing it might affect some keyword SEO, but not really in the long run if your title or your name actually attracts more click-throughs and gets people more engaged, if they feel like you're more personable because you're using your name versus, you know, some other type of keyword rich title or something like that. So it could influence it, but it's possible that it could influence it positively. At this stage of the game, knowing what I know now, I would title my channel to revolve more around engaging people, enticing click-throughs and things like that. That'll work far more better for you in the algorithm than keyword heavy stuff, I think, at this point. Where does most YouTube traffic come from? So basically, like, the traffic sources reported in analytics in a nutshell for all of YouTube. The people I talked to at YouTube had a couple guesses, but they really had no way of knowing whether their guesses were accurate or not, and they didn't want to go on record for even making those guesses. So again, I'm sorry this wasn't as helpful for you guys all as you probably would have hoped. One of the things I definitely learned about Google and YouTube while I was out there is that they have very strict security measures in place to really protect their information and their content. Even if they do know the answer, they don't really just give it out unless they are personally authorized to do so by the powers that be and the press departments and things. Like, everything's got to go through a really strict review process before it can be released to the public, which makes sense. And if these employees want to keep their jobs, it's probably best that they adhere to those practices. So I understand, but it does make it a little bit frustrating for people like us who are just trying to make this place a better place and contribute to it the best that we can. If you guys have a question that you think I can help answer in an upcoming video, hopefully with a little bit more information than I've been able to provide for you here today, please comment with that question below, or you can post it on our Facebook page, or even better yet, send me a video of you asking your question. There's a link in the description text below this video where you can submit that video to me, and I'd be happy to feature it here and do my best to answer your question in an upcoming Thursday YouTube Q&A. So ask those away, subscribe if this is your first time here. I'd love to have you guys hang out on Tuesdays. We take a look at online video news and talk about what it means for us who are video creators. On Wednesdays, we give you guys some tips and advice and ideas as YouTube video creators. And on Thursdays, we do YouTube Q&A, kind of like this, but usually better because I actually have something better to give you. And personally, I do it all because I really believe in you guys. I know a lot of you guys have messages that can really change the world and influence people in this world for better. And so I want to do what I can to help you guys really spread that message effectively so that it reaches the people who need to hear what you have to say. Thank you for letting me be a part of that with you guys. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you guys again next week for more awesome stuff to help you guys out. See you then. Bye.